What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Mezco 1/12 Collective Toy Fair exclusive press edition Agent Gomez. Alright, my zillions, despite having a few Mezco 1/12 Collective figures in my collection that I should have reviewed in the last year and have not for whatever reason. This dude, who's going off the side here, that was a Toy Fair exclusive press gift, which Mezco thankfully made available to the public, even though I was at Toy Fair and I was partially pressed. Depends who you're talking to. Not on the show floor, though. You know, you got this dude as well as Blade inside a nice baggie for yourself. I was enamored with this when I saw it. I didn't know, honestly. I didn't know about it. Hadn't paid attention to it. There's a lot going on in the lead up to Toy Fair, so I didn't know. But when I saw it there, I was like, man, I need to get on some lists here. But thankfully, like I said, Mezco popped this up, the exact press edition with all the extra goodies, not Blade, of course, that you got there. So as soon as I got the email, I insta-ordered, because like I said, this dude really did it for me. I didn't think it would. I thought, I mean, I knew they were doing this guy, but I just didn't know the particulars behind it. And I was just like blown away when I saw it. They had it in two separate cases, well, back-to-back cases, and yeah, it was just like a must-need. I don't know why I keep messing with him. I just want to look at him from the front. So you know what, guys? Let's get him off the turntable and get this review going. Gomez comes with a ton of accessories, and since this is the press kit edition, comes with even more bonus material, so I'm going to show you that stuff too. Comes with a nice Mezco catalog. I already had these from the show, one of these, but cool to have another. Got a lot of cool pics in there. I went through this in depth during the weekend, so if you want to check out my Ultrazilla Live that I did, checking out the catalogs from the show, some of the catalogs, you can do so, but the video is a little bad. It was in my apartment and not so hot. You get this gold Gomez pin. It's really nice looking there. A Mezco Toys dog tag with Gomez on it again. It says Mezco Toys on this side. I'm not going to take these out. I might do like a giveaway or something with all this stuff, but it's very nice. You get a Rumble Society pin. I am not exactly sure what Rumble Society is, forgive me, but it is very nice. It is copyright Mezco, so yeah, it's a nice pin, and maybe this sheds some light on what the one of the head features, one of the alternate portraits is. You get a Mezco Toys lanyard for your collectors. This is cool. You go to a lot of shows, and sometimes they don't give you a lanyard with your badge, so I'll definitely keep this handy. I definitely want to support my local Mezco here, so pretty cool there. And you get a blind bagged Mezit. These are the little characters here. This one ended up being a black one last time I got one of these with my King Kong purchase. It was a metallic red one, so now I got a little black one. He's got arm articulation, heads on a ball joint, and some leg swivels there. Pretty cool little guy. Lastly, on the press front, you get this giant Mezco collector's bag, which my son has filled with Godzilla toys. But it's cool. It's like a backpack, which is very, very nice. Getting to the meat and potatoes, though, here is the black skull head he comes with. Well, this was quite a mystery to me. I'm not exactly sure what, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this. Again, I don't know what this is. If you guys know, please shed some light. I might know by the time you see this. I do like to look that stuff up afterwards. But should have learned it before, but I didn't. You get this. I also, this could also pass for, or maybe it's a little Hush Hush Black Mask from DC. So there you go with that. Here's what he looks like with that head. Looks kind of creepy, right? Like he's all like messed up, like burn victim underneath now, with this black head. I could see it as a Black Mask, you know, from DC Comics. So if you want to use it for that, I'd say go for it. I think it works. It also comes with this more realistic Gomez head, which is really nice. I love the glossy eyes. Really nice. It's all gloss. You know, the whole head has a nice shine to it. Really nice wash all throughout. Very nicely sculpted. Really like the mouth. That looks cool. You see he's got little fangs. And then these like mandibles on the side. They look cool. The little antenna here are articulated. This matches really well. It looks really good. It's like, this is shiny, and this is kind of shiny, but it's not as shiny. It's definitely made to match the head it comes in on the box, which is more of a, like, almost like an animated film like head. We'll look at that shortly, but yeah, this is a really, really nice head, and if you want to leave this one on, I don't blame you at all. It's super cool. But if you want to go real ant head, you got it. You get a real ant head here. Again, the antlers, I think, are... Oh, these may not be as movable. Yeah, they are, but again, some stress mark right in there. That's not good. So let me not go crazy with this too much. Yeah, let's not do that. But it's really nicely sculpted. The eye is glossy again. Really perfectly Aunt Hetty. Aunt Hetty. My Aunt Hetty. It looks good. It looks good. It's a little odd. I probably wouldn't keep it, but you know, if you're a big ant fan, this is the one for you. Gomez comes with a plethora of hands, 14 altogether, counting the 2 that are on him now. You got a couple of pointing hands. This one, yeah, this is pointing. It's a pointing hand. Point all you want with it. This is a more traditional pointing hand. Really nicely sculpted, very nicely done. To go with the pointing hands, you got also the 2-finger, you know, piece or whatever, gun, whatever you want to use for it. It's pretty cool. You got some open hands, kind of done in 2 varying positions here for the 2 hands, which is nice. I like that a lot. Again, nicely sculpted. It really looks like gloved hands, so really nicely done on both. You got bomb gripping hand here. Pretty cool. We'll just grab all the rest here. You got sword holding hand. You got another fist hand. He's got the other sword holding hand on, and he's got a fist hand there. Then you got another, I missed this one, I guess another gun holding hand. And this, I'm not sure which of his weapons he'd be holding with this. We'll have to check it out. But maybe he's just gripping his rifle or something. So there you go. He's got a very skinny sword here. I really do like it though. It's got gloss black at the ends on both sides. I got a little mini blade there and a blade here. And then the handle is in a matte black. So while it's very simple, it is nice. And you do have a beautiful scabbard here that actually looks really cool. I like the way that this looks. It's kind of like a pearlescent gray. And then this is a nice, like it's got a little bit of wash on there. It goes in nice and easy. So, and then you got the straps here. If you want him to hold it, I would probably just take off his head first, which is easy enough to do. And then he'd be holding it there. Pretty cool. I really like how this looks. This is definitely going to be the look for me. He's definitely going to be holding this. This is called a zip sword. I forgot before. Zip sword, whatever. I'm not sure what that means, but it's a zip sword. Maybe because it's really skinny. I don't know. I honestly don't. But it looks really, really nice on him. And I really, really dig that look. The rest of his loadout includes these 2 Doom cocktail grenades. Very cool looking, crazy looking. Check that out. It's like a little skull there. That looks rather slick. I really dig it. The paint on here is beautiful on something so small. I like the browns and the wash over the white and the red eyes there. Very, very cool. You get 2 of these, and now you can use one of the big holding hands for that. I would guess like so. Yep, totally like so. And bring this dude in here. Really nice and easy to take out and put in. Ooh. And there you go. Next we have this tiny cosmic pea shooter gun. This is pretty cool. I really like it. You got the brown handle there. The gunmetal silver looking good. Really tiny. I really like the sculpt on this a lot though. It's cool. Well done. Oh, and there goes his hand. I just had replaced his hand to get a gun holding hand here. That's not even the right hand. That's not the one I chose. This is the one I chose. This is like hand strewn all over here. But it fits really well in the hand. And there you go. It's tiny, but it's super cool. Probably the main attraction weapon is this takedown rifle. It is really nicely done. There's like various blacks here, some like gunmetal, a little bit of wash in there. Really nice sculpt. Very nicely done. The clip comes out. You see the bullet in there. That is super cool. There it goes. There's the other one. You get another pair of clips here. Clips. You get 2 clips. And then this thing actually can come apart. So you can take that part out. You can take the scope out. You can take this back part out. And then you got kind of this like shotgun looking deal here. And I'll put that one in his hand to show you. I really like this more, like as his actual gun more than anything else. I think that looks really fantastic. It's super cool. Goma has to communicate with headquarters, so he's got this ultra cool boombox called Boom Boom that he could do that with, or listens to some old school tunes on it. Really cool looking boombox. Very classic. I really like it a lot. The paint is really nice. The silver, you got the green for the dial there. Nice stuff here all around. Pretty awesome. You got more stuff up here in black. It does open up as I have it here already. This comes down. You would slide this up to close it. Slide it down to open. Very nicely done. And I haven't even opened these yet. What you got here is, well, I'll just rip it open. You got a couple of different little inserts here where you could put the various pieces of his gun. I think that is awesome. See, you can do that and whatnot. That is very nice. Like I said, you do get 2 of these, and then you could mix and match it how you will. I think that is super cool. Another thing for the boombox, or for, you know, his scabbard or whatever, you do get some stickers. I have not yet partaken in that. I don't know if I will. I might. Maybe on the boombox. We'll see, but it looks so nice without. I don't know if I really need this. It's kind of like my Zoids thing where like they come with stickers, but I never use them. I just think sometimes it's just cool without. But there you go. That's an option for you, and another extra thing Gomez comes with. For your guns, you get 2 effect parts done in yellow with a little bit of a darkness over it. Maybe it's a wash. Maybe it's just the way it's sculpted. They're done pretty well. This one actually has a bullet at the end. I don't think the other one does. This was just like blasting out. But I like that with the bullet. That is super cool. Where did I put the gun? Oh yeah, I put it in the thing, didn't I? Well, actually, here's this part. And then you see it has this little thin little piece there. You put that there like so, or you could do the big one like that, which is very nice. So really cool. I love the idea of that this stuff having effect parts too. So because why not? This is a great deluxe set you're getting here. And finally, the last thing you get besides the suit he's wearing, you get a coat. You get a very nice looking coat here for Gomez. Do you want to change out his jacket? Or if you want to use it for some of your other characters, you could go ahead and see who will fit into it. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to use it, but it is very nicely done. It's kind of a stretchy material, so we shall see if we could get Gomez in there for you guys. But pretty nice overall. I really like the texture on it. It looks really, really real, you know, like really nicely done. So very cool looking. So hey, you could get the coat on right over his jacket. I don't have his hand on here, that's fine. But just to show you, yeah, that works right over his jacket totally fine. So, and it looks pretty nice. I do like him better without it myself, but that's what he looks like with it. I say that's not bad at all. And because accessories are apparently never done with this figure, of course you get the Mezco 112 Collective little baggie if you want to put all your stuff in here, if you want to toss your box. I don't know anybody that does that with the Mezco stuff, but I just filled it because, you know, I don't want to lose anything while I'm reviewing here, so there you go, perfect. And as well as you get, of course, a Mezco. You got Gomez here, which is perfect. Display stand. You get a nice arm, which works always well. You get this if you want to put his foot in there, but that also pops out, and you could pop that in, and there you go. Classic Mezco, always useful. So what's the deal with this dude? You know, like, he's Mezco's mascot, longtime mascot, and I guess they just tried to make him more of a character here. The regular release of this guy, which pre-orders are up now for, is gonna include a comic book, which is cool. Dudes, you need a letterer for that comic book? Let a brother know, all right? That's what I do professionally, and you guys have some folks on staff that might know that. Yeah. This guy is getting his own book to flesh him out a little bit. I like that idea because he's cool. What they've done here as like an agent of something, I don't know what, but I am into it no matter what. It's always cool to see, you know, expansion upon your own properties, and this is something awesome. I just really like it a lot. I like the look of him. I love his like skinny suit. It's very cool and modern. I love his gray shirt. His tie is kind of retro modern. It's kind of like, I don't know, Scottish in a way. I dig that. I love his like Mezco, or Mezit actually, All Stars, which looks really cool. I really dig that. Look at the bottom of the shoes, very nicely done. Really, really cool looking. Nice texture on them. Symbol looks good. The laces look good. You got the two little thingies there that's on all the All-Stars, whatever those are, the little holes, little buttonhole thingies. Very, very nicely done. Now, something that of interest here that I couldn't figure out on like the directions that came here, like it says attach feet to stereo board by magnetic feature. I guess there's some sort of magnet in him, but I don't know if it just, I can't figure it out. It's not going normally, I guess stereo board, whatever. I don't know. I feel like I'm just blanking out on that, and I'm not sure why. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not exactly sure what you're supposed to do with that, but there you go. It's something. But the feet look great. The suit looks fantastic. I really dig it. He's got a nice belt, which looks good. Really good, actually. Again, as I said, I like the suit. There's a little bit of fraying here and there, like very little. You got a little thing there. That's easy to take care of. Not the biggest of deals there. I really like his shirt, a nice gray shirt. I have one just like it. I have a nice black tie just like it, the size and everything. Very satiny, very nicely done. The whole suit is good. And it just plays across with, like, I love the, more rubbery looking gloves and the shoes, the different textures there that it achieves in the suit. Really cool, really, really nicely done. I won't be taking off his jacket. I'm sorry, guys. It's not something I'm interested in doing. He's never going to have his jacket off for me, and I just don't want to ruin any of it. So, yeah, it is what it is. I am sorry. I'm giving you my apologies. And this head sculpt is one we didn't see yet. I didn't show it to you before. It is the more toon head, and I feel like it's the head that looks almost the best with his neck. The more realistic one looks good too, sure. But I really like how this head looks a lot. It's the one that comes in the package. The eyes are, again, super, super, super glossy, really nice. It's got wash on it, but some more smoother features. I dig that. He just looks cooler. This is like my favorite look of all of them. This is definitely my favorite one. Looks great. He's got ball-jointed little antennae here, which move good, but they've come out a few times, and I've had to search my floor for them. Just in the last day that I've had this. Looks good. I like the little holes there. Holes, whatever they are. In his nose and his mouth. I just like him. He looks a little friendlier in a way. It just looks better to me. I like the folds and the wrinkles on the back of the head. Again, the paint is well done. So, really nice. The tie is like on a little bit of elastic there. So, it looks fantastic. Really, really does. He is super cool looking, and it speaks. The aesthetic just really speaks to me, like from head to toe. It really, really does. Just like my own personal, both fashion aesthetic as well as like character design aesthetic. So well done there, Mezco. Articulation, we already saw the little antlers on his head. The head's on a ball joint. You get a really good range of motion. The neck does move independently, which is good for that extra range of motion. He does have a diaphragm joint, so you get motion inside there, and a waist joint. Lots of good motion. Shoulder here. You have hinge, swivel action. It is a little bit hindered with the jacket on, but it works pretty well otherwise. You have rotation in there as well, which I believe has a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow, feels like. And then you have a hinge at the wrist, and you can swivel it around. Nah, wrist fell out again. Splits almost completely. Probably can do complete. Kicks really well. Goes back a little bit. You have rotation at the upper thigh there. So really great motion in there. Then at the knee, it's double jointed. You can see the joint here and here coming through. And then the foot has some rocking action, hinge, all that despite being a high top. And as you can see, the underbody is like that brownish look. I didn't show you guys that before, but there you go. If you were wondering, that's what it looks like underneath. But pretty fantastic articulation for this guy, despite the suit. I feel like they've gotten really good with that, so that is awesome. And just his shoulders, you just have to maneuver it just quite right because of the way it's done. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. Let's do some size comparisons now. Here is Gomez with Voyager Class Optimus, SH Monster Arts Gamera 3, NECA Power Arm Terminator, and a couple of Mezco buddies starting with Michael Myers, and one of my favorite figures of last year, Popeye. Final thoughts, I absolutely love this guy. He is amazing. He is everything that I thought he'd be and more. I don't know, there's just something about it. Like I said, I can't get it. I can't place my finger on it. He's just cool. Like, he's got a cool look, got a cool outfit, cool heads, lots of accessories. And I think Mezco just knocked this one out of the park. It's always awesome to see companies like this venture out and do their own thing. And I mean, not that they haven't before, but like on the 1/12 collective level, you know, I believe this is the first. So, of their own original stuff, and I hope they do more stuff, like expand this guy's universe. I'm looking forward to seeing the comic. I won't be double dipping, but Mezco, send me a comic. I'm in the comic industry, remember? Not that you should remember, but you know, I mention here all the time. But I really do want to check out the comic, and I want to know more about Gomez. If I've said Gus at any point during this review, my apologies. I don't know why I've said Gus a million times over when talking about this guy. He is Gomez. He is super cool. He is an ant dude. I think he's an ant dude. I've been saying ant dude this whole time, so I hope he's an ant dude. Whatever he is amazing. Mezco knocked this one out of the park, and that is my review. Alright, so hope you dug it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Definitely go pre-order this guy if you were on the fence. Don't be. He is awesome. Alright, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.